question everyone wants to know. Who killed Pat, Tony and Craig?
My dad. I'll tell you what happened, right? As people know, my family were under when it was all going pear-shaped, they threatened to cut one of my sister's fingers off. I've got 4 sisters. Sophie at the time was 5, Donnie was 14 or 15. So we had to go. I had a pump action, my dad had a shotgun. We went up to schools, got my sisters out. Right, my dad, my stepmom and 2 of his sisters went. My other sisters we got them out of town and I went after them. Right. When I got nicked, after Colton, I spoke to Colton and told him to shoot me in the head. Alright. He got them off my family, yeah, and I was told to leave town. Okay, so, but the thing was, if they caught me, they would take my arms and legs off or they would kill me. So will you make sure they kill me? Because if they don't, even if I'm in a wheelchair, I'm going to kill them in pieces of shit. My old man was still getting grief a couple of days before they got killed, or a week before they got killed. He said he was walking up the street and somebody drove past and shouted out, "Ellis, you piece of shit, we're going to get you," talking to my dad. They knew where he lived. So anyway, go forward a few months. Damon Alvin, the grass on Ricky's case. A really good friend of mine who was very close to my dad knew that Damon was getting involved with a deal that was going to happen at the Reddington Turnpike. So Damon has told my really good friend, who I'm not going to name because his family won't want his name brought up. Damon told my really good friend about he was going to meet with Pat, Tony and Craig. My good friend told my dad. So my dad and my good friend pumped Damon for all the information. Right? The deal was, it had already happened anyway. In this field at Rettendon, there'd already been a drop. A plane had come over from Holland, dropped off some drugs, it'd been successful. I don't know how many times it'd been done, it'd been done once already that I knew of, okay? So Pat, Tony and Craig got to know about it, they were part of the deal. So Damon had met with Pat, Tony and Craig and said he can sort it out. How much he could have sorted out, I don't know. Right, I didn't know about it until afterwards. Right, my dad told me what happened. He didn't tell me because I knew I wouldn't have wanted it. I wouldn't have wanted him involved, which when he told me, it fucked me head up. I was crying down the phone, and I said, basically, Damon put the deal together, right? My mate, who I'm not going to say, told my dad. So my mate and my dad, that night they did. My dad went up there, right? So Damon's in the car, or he's in the Range Rover with Pat, Tony and Craig. As you know, Craig was driving, Tony's sitting there, Pat's in the back. They get to the gate where you got all the photos. Damon's got out of the car. He didn't know my old man was there. My old man knew what was going to happen. My old man had seen him pull up. He was where he had my pump action, right? So as Damon's got out to open the gate was padlocked. He's got out to open the gate. He's got pushed aside. My old man come round with a shotgun. Pat's in the back seat. He's seen the shotgun. So as the shotgun's pointed at him, he's gone like that. So the first shot took Pat in the ribs. He screamed like a bitch, right? Now, when you hear a shotgun, it's frigging loud, it's deafening. So you're in the confined space of a Range Rover, yeah? What's his name? Craig's driving. So the idea was to try and take Craig out straight away because he was driving. But Pat's seen the shotgun come round. Because as Damon got out, Pat went like that. The shotgun's come round, Pat's seen the shotgun, gone like that. He got blast there, so it's bang, bang, bang. Pat got shot. Then he put one in Craig's head, then he put one in Tony's head. They're frozen. The sound in that Range Rover must have been frigging deafening. So Craig and Tony didn't know what happened. They were dead, one shot in the head. Then he's walked around the back of the Range Rover. Pat's on the window wasn't broke. Pat's like, he's crying, whimpering, whatever he was doing. He got shot in the head through the window. Then walked back round, put another one in Tony's, put another one in Craig's. Damon was a frigging mess. He was screaming. He didn't know what was going to happen. He didn't know that my old man. He didn't know my mum. He knew my old man, but he didn't know what happened. So, and Damon fucked his head up, and then he's turned into a piece of shit years later and grassed up Ricky. But the reason I never said it, I never said who done it, because how can I explain it? Mick and Jack, I always thought were going to get out. Everyone thought that. Everyone knew they was innocent. But I'm telling the story now because my dad's dead. He died 4 years ago. And my dad wouldn't care about me telling him. But telling